Hi folks, Trisha Curtis, CEO Petronas and host of the Petronas Podcast. Today's December 18th, 2024. There's a lot going on in the market today, and that is because the Federal Reserve lowered interest rates a quarter basis point today, and the 10-year yield moved a lot higher. So we saw last night, I was watching the market late at night, we saw the 10-year yield at 4.3%. It was looking to go higher because they expected the Fed to have a hawkish cut. They got exactly what they expected. We got a very hawkish cut by the Fed. So the 10-year yield is now at 4.5%, over 4.5%. We're seeing oil prices at $70.58. And this is really serious because what happened with the Fed today was that they acknowledged that they won't be having as many Fed rate cuts in next year. And they also said, hey, we're not going to get to inflation, our 2% target, as quickly. We're going to kick that out to 2027. And so we're acknowledging that we have stickier inflation, but we're also cutting rates. So essentially they said we shouldn't be cutting rates, but we are. And so they did. They cut interest rates by 25 basis points. So that impacted everyone in a high yield savings, but it didn't impact anything on like a 30-year mortgage or housing inflation because we're still pushing that up because the 10-year yield is tied to the 30-year mortgage. So really, really serious implications for this massive stock market sell-off because it was a very hawkish cut and because the Fed basically said we're not going to have as many cuts next year. So that's serious. I just recorded a 20-minute introduction to the Killer Podcast, episode 122, which is going to drop in just a couple days. It'll drop this week. This is the pre-Christmas special, maybe the last Petronas podcast for the year. I may do a round recap and talk about 2025 oil prices and the outlook before the end of the year for New Year's. But this is a 20-minute introduction. The Killer Podcast is the conversation or the panel discussion I had at the Denver Earth Resources Library with for the Rockies Expo in October. This is with Lane Weirs with Liberty Energy and Brenton Cheeseman with the VP of NCS Multistage. So two incredible people. Lane Weirs is the VP of Field Engineering for Liberty. He's incredible. He is a massive amount of knowledge on the frac side. Brenton Cheeseman, also a good friend and colleague. This is a conversation you are just not going to hear normally. This is really, it's a really candid dialogue, and it's awesome because we talk about the efficiency gains, the longer laterals, the state of the U.S. frac industry, the movement in frac fleets, how many frac fleets we have running now. So just an awesome, incredible conversation and really underscoring the importance of the U.S. service sector and what that means, thinking about the industry as a whole. So awesome conversation. Very excited for you guys to listen to it and really excited for you to hear the intro as well. I really want to thank everyone for listening this year. It's been an incredible year. I'm super blessed and really excited for all the speaking engagements that I had this year and the ones that I'm getting calls about forthcoming, and the future podcasts we have in the queue, which are many. But just want to say hello to everyone. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye.